Top third, veteran bomber Curtis Stewart. Going to lead it off for us. Stewart now going down and getting it up to the left side. A fielder right on the fence caught one down. Gets us to the pitcher spot again here, Randy Frederick. Grant Behick on deck. Crosses the inside of the plate. Strike call on Frederick. We saw bat resting, taken all the way. He's going to hit with 2 strikes. Bounce that up the middle, thrown across. Quick 2 down. This will be Grant Behick. Behick trying backside there again. Ball hanging up. Center and left running over. Pull it in. 3 up, 3 down there for LSR, or for the Bay Area Legends. LSR coming up bottom half of the third. Bottom half of the third, I think we'll have. Okay, this is not Steve Smith. Pull up the roster. I should have listened for the field announcer. Could be. I got 3 number 11s listed. Quinn Canoy, Stephen Smith, James Sparrow. I feel like Quinn Canoy bats left-handed. Maybe not. Ground ball, rated Dickens. Picked up cleanly, fired across. Base runner hustling, called safe.
The next batter for LSR will be number 4, Ryan Mullen.
I have no number 4 listed. Called strike. Ground ball, called safe at first, almost all the way around the horn. Mitch Carriger getting it started there at third. Over to Billy Wright over the middle.
For out number 1. Ryan Mullen stays on the field as choice. The next hitter will be number 13, William Harris.
I think we're back at the top here with Rayner. Popped up towards center field.
Fly ball caught.
It'll be caught now for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher for LSR, Dan Alvera.
First pitch from Frederick going to be a strike. Pulling that one, line drive left field, gets down fair. Hustling all the way around. Base runner going to score from first. That'll be an RBI double. And now we'll be at the top of the order, Michael Rayner. I see Goleniak coming to get the bat there. So he's in the hole. Michael Rayner set to be the batter.
Top of the order, coming to the plate is number 2, Mike Rayner.
What do we got? I think we're at 2 down here. Top of the order, Michael Rayner. That'll be a strike. Line drive center field, gets down. Broom playing it off the hop, fires it in. Big swing here for Zach Goleniak. Already blew one out of here his first at bat. Goleniak up and out of here. Big time power flex in the muscles. Again, we're 325 down the lines, 365 to the gaps, 385 to dead center. Big park here. David Kessler now going to be the batter. So that was a 3-run home run, makes 4 in the inning. Lead down to 2. You'll see the scoreboard at 7-5 once it gets updated there. Kessler now, right center. That gets down. Hustling out of the box, into second. Ball not in time.
Now batting for LSR TC Brand, number 0, Drew Paul.
Andrew Hall now with the base runner. Short and inside.
Run that.
Backhanded by Dickens, thrown across. That'll be in time, wraps up the inning. 4 back for LSR. They trail by 2. Bay Area Legends coming up in the top half of the 4th.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Smash It Sports. At Smash It Sports, we carry the latest in baseball and softball equipment and apparel. Our selection includes top brands like Easton, Rawlings, New Balance, and more. Plus, we offer free shipping on most orders and discounts up to 15% off. With our top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be hitting dingers in no time. And don't forget to represent the brand with our stylish apparel. So what are you waiting for? Head to smashitsports.com and gear up for the season. Smash It Sports. Get your game on.
At some point. Right, here we go. Now batting number 20.
Top of the fourth.
Ben Wright.
Billy Wright gonna lead it off. Called strike, gotta be fair. Billy swinging, line drive, center field, gets pulled out of the air. Nice defensive play there, one down.
Now batting number 25, the right fielder, Terrence Curry.
Terrence Curry getting set. Pitch there off the plate. That one will clear. 1-1, gotta be fair. Trying backside.
Ball to right field.
Over by the fence. That'll be pulled in, 2 down.
LSR hoping for another 1, 2, 3 innings.
Outfielder TJ Roussan going to be the batter.
Fielder number 21, TJ Russell.
TJ trying backside. Can't pull it in. It'll be a 2-out base runner now for Dante Broom.
Coming up for Bay Area, the center fielder, number 7, Dante Broom. Right, here we go.
Broom draws the walk. Rolls it back over to the top. Offensive juggernaut, Mitch Carriger. Mitch surveying the field. Again, I told you he was pitching last year for Hubs Pub, playing third base this year on Bay Area Legends. I had no clue he could play infield as well, but he gobbles it up over there. A little bit on top of it, played off the hop by the second baseman over to first. That's going to wrap it up now. Nothing across for the Bay Area Legends. LSR coming up bottom half of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth action coming up. John Franklin at the plate. Robbie Noth, Eric Navoso waiting on deck. Up towards left center. Outfielder's running back out to the fence. Ball coming in. He takes a round. Going to make it in time.
LSR is coached by Mike Lindsay. The next hitter will be number 15, Bob Noah.
Trying to right center. Ball gets down. Then it'll get another run across. Looking at a one-run ball game now.
The next batter will be number 9, Eric Navoso.
Center fielder Eric Navoso, first pitch, short and inside. Navoso drawing the walk. Couple base runners now for Steve Smith.
Yeah, I know it.
I was confused. I got confused his last at bat there for a second with the Steve Smith that is on Seminoles. Ground ball, might see double play here. Dickens over to second, right over to first, not in time. Good hustle there by Steve Smith getting up the line. Will give us Ryan Mullen. Two-0 start from Mullen. Catches the back of the plate. We're going to have bases loaded. Do not have a name in my box score. Trying backside. Line drive gets down. Should get 2 runs in here. Batter holds with a single. Couple RBIs out of it. That's going to give LSR the lead now in the bottom half of the fourth here. Line drive left field. That one's down out to the corner. 1 run will score. Coming all the way around from first. We'll get a second run in. 2 RBI double. Back to the top, Michael Rayner. towards the right side. Michael Rayner up and out of here. 2 more across.
Out of the park. Great ball by Mike Rayner, putting 2 more runs up.
Big 3-run home run. Michael Rayner with a couple of outs. 2-run home run there, excuse me. That'll make it 7 across in the inning. Once the scoreboard gets all the way caught up, it'll be 12-7. 5-run lead here for LSR. 1 out in the inning. The power hitting Zach Galeniak coming up. Already a pair of homers in this one. 4 RBIs. Nobody on. Again, major World Series here. All teams unlimited home runs. So Galeniak can just keep swinging for it if he wants to. Going to be a little underneath that one. Long sliding catch for the right fielder. Looks like Terrence Curry over there. It looks like Rusan in left, Broom in center. Good play there for Curry.
The next batter for LSR will be the
David Kessler now.
Number 12, Dave Kessler.
Kessler, conference vet, been all over the place. Bellies, precision, smash at precision. Bachman back in the day. Gene Shop. Right side from Kessler. Curry running in. He'll have that for the 3rd out. So 7 across here for LSR. They got 12 total. Bay Area Legends coming up in the top half of the 5th, trailing 5. Again, 7 across there in the bottom half of the 4th for LSR. Big inning. They're on top by 5. Bay Area Legends coming up. Should be at Dickens, McCarville, and Lopez.
Number 30, Tyler. Bay Area is managed by Yogi Scala.
Tyler Dickens, 1 hop right at the shortstop, fired across one down.
The first out of the inning, you could score it 6-3. Dickens put out at first base.
First baseman Ryan McCarville.
Is the additional hitter. Number 13, Ryan McCarville.
Inside, we're at 1-0. Carville, another ground ball to shortstop. Picks it, fires across, 2 up, 2 down.
Teams playing in the next game are asked to bring their lineup to the press box.
Steven Lopez in the box. Up towards center field, going to be in the park. Holden caught for the 3rd out. None across here in the top half of the 5th for your Bay Area Legends. LSR coming up. Bottom of the fifth now. Beautiful Space Coast complex here in the air of Florida. We're back on the Red Quad Men's Major World Series. Always a couple games back, usually the play-in games back here. Immediately following this one, we are going to have NFM Blending versus Epic as well here on this field. So stick around for that. Then I believe the rest of the games for the day will be on the stadium. Don't quote me there. Don't have the bracket in front of me. See big Drew Hall getting set to start things off here for LSR. LSR, a solid season, best in class record of any A team. I want to say they were 17-4 during the regular season in class. Really turned it on second half of the year once they got Tyler Kincaid. Drew Hall trying backside long run for Curry. Gets over to the line to make the catch one down.
The next hitter for LSR
Brings us to John Franklin.
number 7, John Franklin.
Stay on it, 7. Stay on it, boy. Come on.
Franklin 1 for 2 with a triple. Trying right center, ball hanging up, going back.
Franklin hitting it off the wall.
Right out to the 365 part of the park. John Franklin going to have himself another triple.
And a triple from John Franklin.
Bring up Robbie Noth.
Franklin in this game.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Coming to the dish. Number
Thanks, sir.
15, Bob. Do it.
Come on, Randy. Oh, boy. Come on, Boom.
Looks like he called it flat, maybe. It looks like it cleared the plate. Straight call on Noth. Full count, got to be fair. Right through the 1-4 hole. That's going to drive a run in. We see Franklin scoring, Noth holding up at first. It's going to give us center fielder Eric Navoso now.
The next batter for LSR will be number 9, Eric Navoso.
Okay, so I did pull up the bracket. So these two games here, first two games that I'm doing, are the only two games on the backfield and everything else on the stadium. So nothing else back here for the rest of the tournaments. We see a single there by Navoso to the left side. Unless we get behind on rain, of course.
For the next batter, number 11, Smith.
We have seen in years past, if we get a couple long rain delays, they'll stick a game or two here on these backfields. Smith in the box, going right side. Gets down in front of Curry.
All runners advance, bringing up bases loaded for the next
So
batter.
single there for Steve Smith. Ryan Mullen going to be the batter. Timeout call by the Bay Area Legends. They're going to go meet in the middle of the field, have a little talk about it.
Area is going to get together and talk about it. We are in the bottom of the
Infield utility, CJ Shepard headed out to handle the meeting.
13-7.
Don't forget to join us in the chat room, conferenceussa.com. I'm sure that'll be lit for the major.
Man, this is the spot right here. Got all the action.
Yeah. Come on, Mother.
Do a little-
Mother, get a strike right here.
Do a little scout. Don't throw number 12 outside.
Come on, boy.
Timeout over. Mullen going to get set. Bases loaded, 1 down. LSR sitting at +6. They can really add a couple more to that here.
At bat for late snow removal is number 4, Ryan Mullen.
Go, Randy. Ho, boy. Away, Molly.
Mullen ground ball. Dickens on the backhand. Can't pull it in. Gathers it up. Fires to third. Throw there gets by Carriger. 2 runs going to score. Second and third, 1 down.
Your next hitter for LSR TG is number 13, William Harris.
Okay, so I just heard him say it, William Harris. I wanted to listen for that one. William Harris now up towards center field. Caught for an out. That'll be number 2. Might see the double tag. We do not. Throw coming back. Not in time. Frederick, a very capable arm there. Usually plays somewhere in the vicinity of second, third, and short, or second, middle, and short.
The pitcher, number 23, Dan Oliveira.
So this is Oliveira. Okay. Daniel Oliveira here pitching William Harris ahead of him. Just wanted to make sure. Got these guys a little bit of credit out here. Going backside 3-4. That one's going to get through. Daniel Oliveira RBI single. Pitching himself a nice game, too. I'm not sure where. Maybe just a game off for Kincaid, possibly.
Now batting, number 2, Mike Rayner.
Top of the order now, Michael Rayner.
Come on, Randy. Ho, boy.
First pitch there called deep. It'll be a strike call. Full count, got to be fair. Good pitch from Frederick. Line drive left center. That one gets down into the gap.
Stretch it out, RJ. You're good.
Out to the fence. We saw Dante Broom pick it up, throw it in. RBI double for Rayner. Having himself a nice game. It was a big swing there because you get it back to your power hitter, Goleniak now. He can tack on another couple for you here real quick. Goleniak stepping in 2 for 3, a couple of homers, 4 RBIs. Make that 3 homers. Nope, that's going to be in the park and caught. Pulled in there by, I think, Dante Broom. That wraps it up. Going to be 6 across for LSR. They lead 18-7.
22 for 12 right now.
Top 6, Curtis Stewart leading it off for Bay Area Legends. Bay Area, after having an early lead in this one, look up at the scoreboard, trailing by 11 now, running out of outs to get back into this one.
You got 22 for 12.
Now batting for Bay Area Legends, the catcher, number 99, Curtis Stewart.
You guys tuck it in, please.
Stewart in the box, looking a little further off it than usual. Might see the big man trying to send one out to right center. That one popped up to the infield. Coming in, joking around out there. They all walk towards it with their glove up. One down there, Curtis Stewart missing it. Big man's hit a lot of home runs here in the state of Florida. Brings up the pitcher, Randy Frederick. Strike on Frederick, got to be fair. Going 3-4 hole, gets through. Randy trotting down the line, on board with a single. Gets us to one of the nicest guys in Southern California softball, Grant Behick. Grant with a triple and RBI in this game. A little bit inside and deep. (2-0) now to Behick. Full count, gotta be fair. Grant line drive right center. That one's going to get down. Bounces to the outfield. Brew moving up to third. Looks like Jacob Zarate here possibly getting a swing for Benjamin Wright.
15 for 27.
Usually we have a substitution.
On top of it, first baseman's got it over to second. Flicks it over to first. Nobody there. Ball gets away.
Good interference call, Blue.
Zarate going to move up to second. Dante Broom going to score. Cuts the lead down to 10. Terrence Curry going to be our batter. Inside to Curry, 1-0. Right side, going to be out of play.
Now batting is Terrence Curry.
Curry, the line drive center field. That one's going to get down. Could see another run come across. We do. Zarate scoring. PJ Roussan in the box. He's going to get a 2-out try. TJ 1 for 2 right now with a single and a run scored. Ground ball, trying 1-4 hole, grab by the second baseman over to second. That's going to be the third out. So 2 back there for Bay Area Legends. Lead down to 9. LSR coming up in the bottom half of the 6th.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Smash It Sports. At Smash It Sports, we carry the latest in baseball and softball equipment and apparel. Our selection includes top brands like Easton, Rawlings, New Balance, and more. Plus, we offer free shipping on most orders and discounts up to 15% off. With our top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be hitting dingers in no time. And don't forget to represent the brand with our stylish apparel. So what are you waiting for? Head to smashitsports.com and gear up for the season. Smash It Sports. Get your game on.
Bottom of the 6th. LSR coming up. Looks like we're getting a pinch hitter here for Kessler. Robert Turner listed as number 22. At least on the U-Trip roster. That one not always correct. Players have to update that themselves. Called strike. Jake Zarate on the mound here now for Bay Area Legends. Up to the right side. Pulled in by Broom, one down. So it looks like Zarate hit for right, stayed in the game, went to the mound. Randy Frederick over in the middle now. Nobody on. Big Drew Hall at the plate. Pitch there a little bit inside. That one's heavy 2-0.
Now batting number 0, Drew Hall.
Heck yeah! Let's go!
Called strike, full count. Got to be fair.
We don't want him to swing, guys. What the hell, bud?
Drew Hall, hard ground ball to Dickens. Bounces it off the turf. 2 down. Gonna bring up John Franklin.
Now batting number 7, John Franklin.
Up towards center field in the park. That one is pulled in, 3rd out. Nothing across here for LSR. Bay Area Legends coming up top half of the 7th. Last opportunity here for Bay Area legends. Joe Valdez is going to pinch hit here for Dante Broom. Hard ball up the middle, fired across. It'll be one down. Top of the order, Mitch Carriger. See CJ Shepard walking off to the side. Looks like he might get a swing for Dickens. Carriger takes that one outside. Carriger out to right center, gets down into the gap. He's going to hold up at first. Base runner for CJ Shepard. Arizona's own CJ Shepard. Played with the Straight Play Conference B team last year. I want to say My Auto Jack the year before. Trying backside. Running in is the right fielder. Long way caught. It'll be 2 down now. Ryan McCarville going to be the batter. Again, stick around after this. I'm sure we'll have a little bit of a break. Then we'll have NFM Lending versus Epic. Our other play-in game here on the backfields of Red Quad Space Coast Complex in Vieira, Florida. You see the stadium off in the distance. Out in the center field. Those are the stadium offices there, where the rest of the Major World Series will be taking place. Carville, ground ball, good pick by the middle infielder. Nobody at second. He was playing deep, as you should with 2 outs. Throws it across from his butt. That's going to wrap it up. LSR takes this one home, 18-9. They advance. Bay Area Legends down to the losers bracket now. We're going to step aside here. We'll be back for the start of NFM Lending versus Epic.
Final score: LSR 18, Bay Area 9.
Thank you for watching. Good luck to both teams in the rest of the tournament.
Well, somebody said my average wasn't high enough to run it out. Did you leave it up there?
There it is. Come on, huh?
Welcome to the 63rd annual
Then I'm really going to take it out there.
Series. This opening round contest will feature the Tennessee Epic from South Carolina taking on NFS Spencer out of Arizona. Hillary. for Epic as we start this contest.
Yes.
Number 30,
Yes.
Ferrara.
All right, welcome back. Here we go for the other playing game here on Red Marucci. NFM Lending home, or NFM Lending is the home team. Epic is away. I hope I didn't miss a batter. This is Clayton Farrar. Called strike. I don't have lineups for this one. We will figure it out the best as we can as we go. I pretty much know everybody on NFM Lending. Know a bunch of the Epic guys here. Clayton Farrar getting into that one. Up towards left center. That'll be pulled in, one down.
Out number 1 recorded.
This will be Frank Fisk, excuse me.
Additional hitter. Number 34, Frank Fisk.
Okay, wow, I do have ball clubs. Out to center field, that is down. Okay, they told me I wasn't going to have ball clubs for this one, and I got ball clubs with positions. Imagine that. So we've seen Clayton Farrar and Frank Fisk. This is pitcher Mike Jacobson. Behind them for the rest of the lineup, we have Kyle Walden, Robert Landon, Lonnie Cheatwood, Sean Ulmer, Kylie Ming, Jackson Watts, Ian Sidebottom, and Corey Hill. Jacobson coming over from Roofex, originally started the year with Monster Sonny's major team. Pitch there inside 2-0. If I'm not mistaken, we can see some sprinkles here on my camera. I'll pull up the weather report. I know there was rain in the forecast. Jacobson drawing the walk. Left fielder Kyle Walden.
Yeah. No, I'm the ball guy. I'm New York City. I'm the replay official.
Walden catching some barrel there on top of it, out to the right side. Station to station here. Everybody's safe. Loads them up for Robert Lanham. Hold to the left side, gonna get out to the fence. 1 run in, 2 runs in, and 3 runs in. No throw there from Kylie Ming. Or from Cade Christensen. Looks like they're playing shortstop. Oh, I have it on the ball clubs. Yeah, it is Cade. Okay. Right fielder Lonnie Cheatwood. Pitch there outside. I'll set the full defense for you here as well for NFM Lending. Brian Thurkelson on the mound. Dustin Wagger catching that one up to the backside. That's caught. 2 down. Runner will tag. So we will have Brian Thurkelson pitching, Dustin Wagger catching. DH looks like Hunter Ramirez, first base Mike Gibson, second base Richie Rawlis. Over the... Actually, I'm not sure if this is correct. And then they're actually missing a couple. First base is... Who would be over the middle? Let me think. It's possibly Hunter Ramirez. I think we're Hunter Ramirez at third, Danny Higa over the middle, it looks like. Okay. Sorry, I had to figure that out. Sean Ulmer, the batter, pulls it up the right field line. That one's fair. Out to the corner, going to get a run in. Ulmer into second with an RBI double. Okay, so it's Gibson at first base. Richie Rawlis at second. Danny Higa over the middle. Cade Christensen at short. Hunter Ramirez at third. Left to right in the outfield, we're going to have Zach Woodside, Mark Deering, and Johnny Sierra. One of my favorite players. Shortstop Kylie Ming in the box. Up towards left center. No one's hauled in. That'll be the third out. I have it on my ball clubs here. 4 runs across. LSR or NFM Lending coming up bottom half of the first. All right, here we go. Bottom half of the first. We're going to have Cade Christensen, Danny Higa, Mike Gibson, Johnny Sierra, Dustin Wagger, Orlando Cano, Richie Rawlis, Hunter Ramirez, Zach Woodside, Mark Deering, and Brian Thurkelson rounding it out. Set the defense for you here as well when I get a second. Called strike. Got to be fair from Cade. Family of LNS Glass. My Auto Jack as well. Cade up to the right side. That one gets foul. It's going to have to be fair. So we will have Mike Jacobson pitching, Frank Fisk and Corey Hill doing the catching, DH, and first base Sean Ulmer, second base Clayton Farrar, third base Robert Lanham, shortstop Kylie Ming. And Ian Sidebottom, it looks like, over the middle. And left to right in the outfield, it's going to be Kyle Walden, Jackson Watts, Lonnie Cheatwood. Again, at least that's what I'm seeing on my ball clubs app here. Middle infielder, Danny Higa. Pitch there deep. Right up the middle. Grab by side bottom, thrown to Ulmer. That'll be 2 up, 2 down. Pulled up the temperature and everything. That was reported as raining. There's pretty much a threat of rain most of the day, it looks like. 81 degrees, 77% humidity. So that little sprinkle they got probably feels pretty good right now. It's going to bring up one of my favorite human beings here, Mike Gibson, former NFL player. Pitch there inside, 2-0 start. Mike Gibson right through short and middle. Hard hit ball, he's going to get on board. Right fielder Johnny Sierra coming up. Was the leader of all A players here in OBP. Forget what the exact number was, 742. We'll pull up their stats a little later on. Up to the left side, left fielder running back. It's going to be hauled in for the 3rd out. So we are headed now to the top half of the second. Epic on top, 4-0.
Top 2, 4-0 ball game. 4-0 top 2. Epic over NFL Lily.
To the plate for Epic number 5, Jackson Watt.
Top half of the second. Jackson Watts at the plate. Punches that one through. He'll be on board. Into the 1-6 hole. Brings up middle infielder Ian Sidebottom.
The next hitter will be the middleman number 2, Ian Sidebottom.
Sidebottom, I know, bounced around a little bit, had some tryouts and some looks with those teams. Ended up here with Epic. Had a very good stretch, though. Hit over 700 with a decent amount, way over 700 with a decent amount of at-bats and no home runs. Doing it just playing the game. Pitch from Thurkelson going backside. That one's going to get down. Johnny Sierra gets it in. Last batter now, catcher Corey Hill. Leadoff Clayton Farrar waiting on deck there. We'll see him walking off to the side. Pitch there called flat. Kirk trying to put a little more arc on it. Called deep. Swinging at that one. Running it in by Deering. It'll be one down, runner tags. We're going to have first and third. Clayton Farrar, formerly of Classic Glass for 2 or 3 years. Played with New Breed back in the day as well. Been around a little bit. Can move around the infield a little bit. Always brings a good bat with some power. A couple on here, probably going left center as hard as he can, I would guess. Unless the wind's blowing out, but I don't think it. Can't see a flag on this field. Trying left center, going to be underneath it though. Caught for the second out. Runner will tag and score. 5-0 epic here early. Frank Fisk coming up. Frank making some waves this year. Had a good season. I'm going to pull up their numbers right now. Frank Fisk over 770, 44 homers, 100 RBIs, and 121 at-bats. Quality year here for the catcher DH. Farrar that just batted 720s, 34 homers, 73 RBIs of his own. Someone called a strike. Fisk now by the glove of Christensen. Going to be first and second. First pitch to pitcher Mike Jacobson inside. Long-time precision player. Line drive right side. Grabbed by Farrar over to second. That wraps up the inning. So 1 across there for Epic. They lead 5-0. And we are headed to the bottom of 2.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Smash It Sports. At Smash It Sports, we carry the latest in baseball and softball equipment and apparel. Our selection includes top brands like Easton, Rawlings, New Balance, and more. Plus, we offer free shipping on most orders and discounts up to 15% off. With our top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be hitting dingers in no time. And don't forget to represent the brand with our stylish apparel. So what are you waiting for? Head to smashitsports.com and gear up for the season. Smash It Sports. Get your game on.
Top 2, Dustin Wagger going to lead it off. Wags up to the right side. Hanging up, going to be caught, 1 down.
batter will be the additional hitter, number 39 for
Orlando Cano coming up. Played with LNS class the last couple of years. Hit over 700 or near it with his time there. Most of the time, slaps that one up the third base line, out to the corner. Cano up to second. That'll be a one-out double. Second baseman Richie Rawlis going to be the batter.
Right, exactly. Let's go, Nines. Come on, Rich.
Ground ball up the middle. Side bottom has it. Thrown across. 2 down. We'll bring up conference vet Hunter Ramirez. Played with Seminoles. Cano hitting the 640s on the year. Hunter over 670, 33 homers, 76 RBIs. Hits that one up to right center. It'll be pulled in here for the third out. That's going to wrap it up. We're going now to the bottom of the second. And Epic is still on top, 5-0. Bottom 2, Epic on top, 5-0. I have the lineups, but it looks like Ball Clubs has stopped working on me. See if there's a number 43 listed on the roster. There's not. Called strike. So it could be, I think it's Kyle Walden. Up to the right side. Yeah, that was Kyle Walden. This will be Robert Lanham. Lanham, line drive left field, topspin heater, that's going to get through. Lanham on board with a single. Should be right fielder Lonnie Cheatwood. We played with Addictive in that, were they the team before? I know they had Thunder in their name, but that same group of guys. Couple Couple fakes from Thurkelson. That's outside. Up towards center field. Or second base, actually, excuse me. That'll be caught. 2 down. Sean Ulmer coming up to the plate.
Now batting for Epic is number 25, Sean Ulmer.
Pitch to Ulmer is heavy. Good discipline from Ulmer. Formerly ball forward, MPT. Ground ball at Gibson at first base. Over to second. That's going to wrap it up. Nothing across for Epic. And we are not even sure what inning we're in now that we lost the score here. They're on top 5-0. Looks like we got our ball clubs back, which is awesome. Zach Woodside leading it off here, bottom of the third. NFM Lending trailing by 5. Jacobson outside there, 2-0. It'll be a strike call, full count.
There you go, bud. Win it. Win it.
Up to the right side. It's caught for the out. 1 down. Brings up center fielder Mark Deering. Now he played with the Stars group. Those guys out of Colorado. Woodside's with the non-conference A team a lot that plays some other stuff up the middle. Mark Deering, he'll be on board with the single. Let me pull up Woodside's name quick. The Herd, that's who it is. Didn't even have to get to it. I want to double check myself though. Pretty sure it's the Herd. Played with the Chanticleer. Yeah, he's got the Herd on there. Last batter here, pitcher Brian Thurkelson. Third line drive, gets by the glove of Farrar. Deering coming around. They're going to have first and third now. Top of the order, Cade Christensen. Cade putting together a nice season, hit over 680 OBP. 26 homers, 85 driven in. Up towards right center.
That is a great catch.
That one's gonna get down. Warner wasn't halfway, was thinking about tagging just on the sliding dive and catch there. Might have had time. So NFM Lending breaking the ice there, getting a run across. They trail by 4, 1 on, 2 outs. Middle infielder Danny Higa was on the Rookie of the Year radar last year, played a lot of shortstop last year. Solid season, hit over 710, 35 homers, 71 RBIs. Pitch there is heavy. Trying the right side. Okay, over the fence for that. We heard the stadium announcer call it there. Right fielder making a jump at it, couldn't quite get up. Lonnie Cheatwood over there in right. We'll bring up big Mike Gibson. Gibson over 660, 40 homers, 108 driven in. Big power. Looks like he's a little closer to the plate than normal too. Big guy, usually way off it. Might be just trying to pull this thing out of here, pulling it hard. Frozen rope through the 5-6. Gibson on board with a single. Johnny Sierra coming up. Said it early, Johnny Sierra led all A players in OBP, hit over 740, 45 homers, 102 driven in, 23 walks on top of it. Big fan of that. Johnny, a pro at the plate, always does the right thing. Up the middle, that'll get through. Gibson rounding, he's headed to third, he'll make it. NFM Lending looking for a little 2-out bingo here. Brings up catcher Dustin Wagger. Longtime Levels player Dustin Wagger at over 630 with 30 homers, 82 driven in. We called a strike, gotta be fair. Up the middle, Ian Sidebottom's got a hilltop bag. That's gonna wrap it up. NFM Lending getting 3 back, lead down 2. Epic coming up in the top half of the 4th. Kylie Ming gonna lead it off here for Epic. pull up. Now that I've got to do, I thought I was going to have to do the score there for a second. I don't have to. Pull all these stats back up. Kylie over 660, 23 homers, 56 RBIs. Try and backside that's out of play.
Every first hitter will be number 19, Kylie James.
Pitch there from Thurkelson a little bit deep. Ming up towards left center. Woodside running over. He'll have that one down.
Ming with a S7 fly ball to left fielder. One out.
Center fielder Jackson Watts.
To the dish. Will be the center fielder number 5, Jackson Watts.
Jackson, real nice season. Limited time, 41 at bats. Hit over 710, 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Hard line drive there. Going to be pulled in by Hunter Ramirez, 2 down. Middle infielder Ian Sidebottom.
Next hitter, number 2, Ian Sidebottom.
Ian in his time with Epic, 620s, 6 homers, 17 driven in. Just 42 at bats. Called strike, got to be fair. Thurkelson trying to push the ceiling, going to be short and outside. Going with the flat one there, line drive left center. Sidebottom thought about pushing 2. Take a big turn, doesn't go. Catcher Corey Hill. Over 660 this year, 12 homers, 52 RBIs. I keep saying over the number 2 because it looks like for some reason on the website the last number got cut off on everybody's OBP. So I know the first 2 numbers. Right up the middle, might have hit the shin guard a little bit there at Thurk. Sidebottom up to third, first and third now, 2 down. Rolls top of the order, Clayton Farrar. So I think I've done just about everybody because I started after Farrar last time. Might have missed a couple after here. Frank Fisk over 770, 44, 101 driven in. Kyle Walden over 730, 22 homers, 54 driven in. It should be most everybody. I think I only missed a couple batters. Sean Ulmer over 700. Clayton Farrar, though, up to right center. Gearing back by the fence, hauls it in for the 3rd out. So that'll be nothing across here for Epic in the top half of the 4th. NFM Lending coming up.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Smash It Sports. At Smash It Sports, we carry the latest in baseball and softball equipment and apparel. Our selection includes top brands like Easton, Rawlings, New Balance, and more. Plus, we offer free shipping on most orders and discounts up to 15% off. With our top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be hitting dingers in no time. And don't forget to represent the brand with our stylish apparel. So what are you waiting for? Head to smashitsports.com and gear up for the season. Smash It Sports. Get your game on.
Orlando Cano set to lead it off. Cano trying right side.
No, hitting the ball into right field. That is
Caught in front of the fence there, one down. Richie Rawls coming up 0 for 1 in the game.
The next hitter for NFS will be number 99, Richie Rawls.
Strike there from Jacobson, 1-1. Rawls trying right side, coming over. It'll be caught. It's going to be 2 down now. Right fielder Lonnie Cheatwood there with the haul. Hunter Ramirez stepping in, 0 for 1 as well. 2 quick ones here for NFM Lending. Called strike. Hunter swinging at that one, backhanded, fired across, not in time. Good play there, Kylie Ming. Hunter hustling up the line though, just beats it out. Left fielder Zach Woodside. Oh for 1 as well. Mark Deering, Brian Thurkelson rounding out the order behind him. It's going to be out to the right side. First and third single there for Woodside. Center fielder Mark Deering. Mark 1 for 1 with a single. Deering up towards center field. Running back, pulled in there by Jackson Watts. That's going to wrap up the inning. Top half of the 5th. Epic coming up. They lead 5-3. Frank Fisk coming up here for Epic. Tight, low-scoring battle here. Feels like both teams one big inning away from possibly taking this game.
Now that is for Epic. The initial hitter, number 34, Frank
Frank 1 for 2 with a single run scored. Mike Jacobson behind him. Kyle Walden in the hole. Called strike, gotta be fair. Just a little bit heavy through the zone there. Line drive left field, that one gets down. Fisk holding up at 1, ball gets in. Jacobson 1 for 1 with a walk. Line drive gets down. Stays fair up the first base line. Fisk over to third. Jacobson stopping at second. Second and third here. Something going for Epic. Kyle Walden going to be the batter. Line drive right side, that's going to get down. 2 runs are going to score. Walden with the 2 RBI single. Epic going to be on top 7-3. Third baseman Robert Lanham going to get a turn. 2 for 2 with a double, 3 RBIs. Lanham up to the left side. Long run for Woodside there. Ball is fair. And out of here. 2-run home run. Robert Lanham. He's going to be 3 for 3, 5 RBIs in this one now. Lonnie Cheatwood set to be the batter. Lonnie 0 for 2 right now.
Double playing me every time. I'm talking about. And then down there, and they gave you extra foul. So even if you didn't like it, bro, you could just turn your whole body and foul it off.
Line drive left field gets down.
Every time.
Cheatwood on board with a single. The power hitting Sean Ulmer coming up. 1 for 2 with a double and RBI. Said earlier in the broadcast, formerly of Ball Ford, formerly of MPT. Been around a little bit. Always a good eye at the plate. Can use the whole field too. Big 5-6 hole. You can see if he wants to test it. Ulmer up and out of here, it looks like. 2 more across for Epic, 11-3. This is the big inning I was talking about. Already 6 across, nobody out. Base is clear for the shortstop, Kylie Ming 0 for 2. Looks like we might see a timeout here, we will. Orlando Cano headed out there to handle it. Don't forget to join us in the chat room, conference2SSSA.com. You can find the bracket link there as well. Usually links for all the fields, but we're only going to need the stadium after this game. Let me refresh the bracket too. Looks like first game on the stadium. Chick-fil-A top Nitro Circus 22-14. Playing right now should be JBL and Smash It. Good AA versus AA matchup there in the first round.
Good one hop right there.
Chick-fil-A and Nitro AA versus AA matchup as well. Major World Series top 18 finishers throughout the year. Epic the 18 seed, NFM Lending the 15. Ground ball, Mike Gibson's got it. That'll be the first out of the inning. Timeout works every time, 60% of the time. Chick-fil-A was the 7 seed, topping 10 seed Nitro there. JBL the 6 seed, Smash It Sports the 11 seed. Following that game will be 8 seed Sports Reach versus 9 seed S&E. Ground ball, second base, Richie Rawls has got it, 2 down. He had side bottom 2 for 2. This game, of course, A versus A matchup. That was giving out everybody's class. Called a little bit heavy, a little bit deep on the side bottom there. Called strike. Side bottom, line drive, left field, gets down in front of Woodside. 2 out single, catcher Corey Hill going to be the batter. Lead off Clayton Farrar behind him. Today in the winner's bracket as well, they're going to be playing all the way through the winner's bracket semifinal. Sets up the big Friday night winner's bracket final game. Called strike. Corey Hill now up to the left side. Woodside running back. Pulls it in. That'll be the 3rd out. Not before 6 runs across there for Epic, though. They lead 11-3. NFM Lending coming up.
So they got women's C&D out here too. That's a lot. That's a full day of Auburn.
Glad I made the cut,
So you only doing major.
Going to be bottom top here for NFM Lending. Brian Thurkelson, the batter.
Fact, that shit do be long. But they give us the time, right? Are we on time? No?
Get your buddy in the line.
Come on, man, let's go here. Set. Leave out. Keep it tight. Make him pull it.
Yeah,
Thurkelson, line drive, left field, gets down. Kyle Walden there playing it on the short hop. Leadoff batter, shortstop Cade Christensen, 0 for 2 with an RBI. Christensen up to the right side for our backpedaling. It'll be caught, 1 down. Danny Higa 1 for 2 at the big 2-run home run. Higa right through the middle. Jacobson stuck a glove out, no chance though. First and second. Couple of duckies on the pond from Mike Gibson. Gibson sitting 2 for 2. A little further off the plate here like he traditionally is. Likes to go backside. I would almost say it's the preferred swing. Might be trying to blow up right center here. Pitch there short, 1-0. Inside from Jacobson, 2-0.
I know they did. I wouldn't either. Well, we caged again.
That one called a strike, gotta be fair. Full count. Last pitch. Up towards right center. Gibson trying to give it a ride, gonna be caught in front of the fence short. Runners will tag up second and third. Class A OBP leader Johnny Sierra coming up.
And then they won that game and had to play right back again.
Now batting number 23, Johnny Sierra.
Jackson here we go. Come on.
Yeah, they was on.
Hey, we got to play at 1 here. Right, you got to play at 1. You got to be able to get there.
But they should have lost the championship.
Short and outside for Sierra.
So this team was chasing 13.
Johnny Sierra through the box. Gibson sticking a glove out again. Can't get to it. 2 RBIs. Little 2-out bingo here for NFM Lending. Trying to crawl back into it. Number 25. I know his last name is Barnes. His first name's escaping me. Hold on. Let me pull up the roster. Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes is going to be the batter. Built like a middle linebacker. Called strike. Got to be fair. Good power. I'm sure he's thinking one thing here. Pitch there inside from Gibson. Good job not chasing. Gibson, the pitch is going to be a strike. Barnes, topspin heater out to the right side, a little bit on top of it. Just trying to blow it out, going to get the single anyway. Sierra over to third. Gives Orlando Cano another shot.
Now batting for additional hitter, number 39, Orlando Cano.
No, 1 for 2. Cadeau going backside. Line drive through the 5-6. Sierra will score first and second. Lead down to 5. Be interesting if they can tack on a few more here. Richie Rollis, second baseman, going to be the batter. Richie 0 for 2 right now. Picked up partway through the year, came on strong, has done an excellent job. They'll call the timeout. Richie was one of the guys I think we missed on numbers here. Let me pull those up. See where he finished up at. 730, 31 homers, 78 RBIs.
Put up like 9 on Josh. They took him out and put the other dude in. They put up 3, and then when they got the 1 out, they put Josh back in the game and turned up play. Because you know it usually don't work when you go that route, like take the pitch out, because it's fucking slow pitch. Like it is what it is. But yeah, they took him out, bro. They put up 3 off Buddy, and then put him back in. And he pitched the dope play, bro. God.
If I'm not finding the game, I'm like, boy, don't let it be me.
Dude hit like a it wasn't like you had to be the up to like make that call at first, you know what I'm saying?
Timeout over. Rollis is set. Pretty far back in the box, open stance here. Might be trying to yank on this one. Don't let his size fool you. He's got some good power. He is trying to yank on it. Up towards the left side, going to be short. Caught by Kyle Walden. That wraps up the inning. So NFN Lending closes it to 11-6 here. Epic coming up in the top half of the 6th. Clayton Farrar leading it off for Epic. Thurkelson to the rubber. Line drive towards center field. Deering running over. Going to get by him out to the fence. Farrar up to second. Going to round hard into third. Stand up triple. Frank Fisk now 2 for 3. A little bit deep there to Frank. 2-0.
They the men too. They black and white. We the
Up to the left side. Cade running back has it. Farrar thought about it, doesn't go.
yeah, they the twitchy spot. They move like that.
Look, I see one right there.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, help us out here.
I don't know if they jumping out, but they two on the That's one species don't miss.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Come on, 1-2. Come on, 1-2. Come on, baby.
I got to go what's his name? The Bubba song. Have you ever seen that? Bro, it's literally a little air kind of pistol thing.
Mike Jacobson up to the right side. Sierra back by the fence. Jumps, has it. It'll be caught for the second out. Clayton Farrar going to score.
Cock it back and salt spread out like a shotgun. Tennis or whatever.
Left fielder Kyle Walden 2 for 3. Couple RBIs.
They can have the house.
Help on here, Waldo.
Pitch inside 1-0. Second offering here. Swinging at it up to the right side again. Sierra back to the fence. Out of space. Solo home run Kyle Walden. Third baseman Robert Lanham going to be the batter. Having a big game here for Epic. 3 for 3 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Lanham, ground ball, fielded by Rawlis over to first. Off the glove of Cano. So an error will extend the inning. Lanham on board first. Right fielder Lonnie Cheatwood 1 for 3. Front of the plate from Thurk. On top of the plate, a little bit of an open stance. I feel like this kid's trying to yank this thing. Called strike 1-1, gotta be fair. On top of it, grabbed by Hunter Ramirez over to second. That'll wrap up the inning. Score is 13-6, 2 across there for Epic. We're headed to the bottom now, NFM Lending coming up.
Bottom 6, 13-6, Epic over NFM Lending. 13-6, bottom 6.
Bottom 6, NFM trailing 7. Hunter Ramirez leading it off.
Double zero, third baseman, Hunter Ramirez.
Called strike, gotta be fair. Ground ball backside, fielded by Farrar, over to Ulmer off the hop, called safe. Hunter now 2 for 3. Left fielder Zach Woodside. A little bit deep there, 1-0. Woodside up towards center. Pulled in for the catch by Jackson Watts, 1 down. Center fielder Mark Deering. Catches the back of the plate, 1-0. Two-0. Full count on Deering, gotta be fair. Up to the right side. Cheatwood back by the fence, caught for the second out. Runner tagging. Gonna be 2 outs for Brian Thurkelson. Cade Christensen on deck.
The next hitter is the pitcher, number 10, Brian Thurkelson.
Hey, where'd he go last time? Where'd he go last time? Come on. In the middle of the face line. Handle Jack. He's going left. Watch that back foot. Watch out.
I just appreciate you walking up with a tequila.
Thurkelson to the left side. Ball will be short, caught for the third out. Score remains 13-6 now. We are headed to the final frame, top half of the 7th.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Smash It Sports. At Smash It Sports, we carry the latest in baseball and softball equipment and apparel. Our selection includes top brands like Easton, Rawlings, New Balance, and more. Plus, we offer free shipping on most orders and discounts up to 15% off. With our top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be hitting dingers in no time. And don't forget to represent the brand with our stylish apparel. So what are you waiting for? Head to smashitsports.com and gear up for the season. Smash It Sports. Get your game on.
Top 7, Ulmer, Ming, and Watts coming up.
That's what it's called. It's called do we provide all calls? Or they do it here? Both of them, they shoot with us.
Homer.
And I just be wanting to cover the ball. It was super hot in Panama City, bro. And we had to leave 3 balls up, and they just
First
had
pitch to Ulmer, a little bit outside.
bricks just sitting there. And it's like, dude, it's gonna be mush by the time we get to hit it.
Called strike.
Hardest thing for forcing regular over the place. They don't. It's so hard to throw a 4-seam ball.
Ulmer up to the right side. It'll be pulled in, one down.
All you throw is enough. Come back and just try to just aim a 4-seam. It's like, man, I might as well just walk on my pitch. I don't throw no 4-seam.
Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter, Cody Garrison, for shortstop Kylie Ming.
Epic with the new hitter, number 10, Cody Garrison for Epic.
Front of the plate, 1-0. Garrison up to the left side, Woodside going back. Stays in the park. Garrison was walking off, had to get back over to first. Center fielder Jackson Watts.
Just for you, bro. Just for you, bro. I got you. You good? Come on, Jackson. Run it.
Ground ball at Rawlis. Over to Higa, over to first, called safe. Two down in the inning. Ian Sidebottom, the batter. Pinch hitter here now. Looks like Tyler Neary, maybe, for Corey Hill. At least that's who's listed as number 8 on their USSSA.com roster.
Hell yeah.
Torkelson trying to flatten inside one, Neary not biting. Line drive right side. Sierra moving over, going back. That's going to wrap it up. Bottom half of the 7th. Last chance here for NFM Lending. They trail by 7.
Lord, yeah, shit down, bro. This one's gonna trip you out. Guess what I hit on that team? I was on 3 home. I was the one hitting the home runs. Yeah, that's right. I had a blue Mizuno.
Top of the order, Cade Christensen.
When I first met you on the hill,
I can hit it out.
you was
Judy.
he was Jackson. He gonna play the infield, he come pitch, give me push.
I don't know who Fonda is, big black Fonda?
Yeah.
So he had to hit it down back in. That's how you know it's crazy. He was in the phone.
Pitch from Jacobson. Line drive up the middle from Christensen. Gets down, hustling hard. He's going to be at second with a double.
Play third base. That's who it was.
Danny Higa stepping in 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer.
He laid back and he can hit it down. For real. And this another thing that's gonna trip you out. You know who I see hit him? The craziest light skinned ball. I swear, Bruce. He gonna be like, ain't no way he was that good, bro. He coached 40. He coached my 40 team. Rick.
Two 2-0 to Higa here, I think. Big Mike Gibson waiting on deck. It'll be a strike call, full count. Gotta be fair.
But you know he was Rick was like 18 for the country. You see what I'm saying?
Danny Higa up to the right side. Will be caught for the first out. No tag from Christensen.
We only had one person over 6 foot. Just one. All of us was 5.
Gibson trying to put something behind it. Going to be popped up though to Farrar. 2 down here for NFM. Johnny Sierra going to be the batter.
Nah.
Sierra 2 for 3 with a pair of RBIs.
Every time he got here, was like,
Johnny Sierra up towards center field. Jackson Watts, that's going to wrap it up. So Epic winning the play-in game here, 13-6. Going to send NFM down to the losers bracket. So congratulations to them. Head over to the stadium now. All remaining games for the tournament will be over there. Appreciate you guys joining us, and we will see you a little later on.
And we wish you the best of luck as you continue the Bench World Series.
Fair, he was fair to me.
that was super big. I'm still let you work yourself down. Oh, God. Put a head down there, too.
All right, Jimmy John.
Take everything.